Well, that was a very eventful end to the last episode, now was it? Now we have to pick ourselves up and kind of rebuild our tavern. And I have to say, I can't believe last minute that we figured out the whole request, group request. But right now, we got to figure out all of this and how we're going to do this. Now, the tricky thing about all this is that, well, I actually, maybe, I don't rename. I don't actually think you can close your tavern down, can you? I don't think you can. I think you have to have it open. Once it's open forever. So this is going to be interesting. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just let the game go. Let them go at it and see what they decide to prioritize. And most of this stuff I think can easily be repaired. Some of this stuff is going to need to be replaced. Which looks like the big table and one of the billboards are going to need to be replaced. So that kind of sucks. Oh, anonymous letter. Well, word has been going around town that the arsonist did a little damage to your tavern. The community wants to help you rebuild, even those of us who weren't completely sold on you moving in at first. You can expect your tips to be a bit heftier the next few days, and we wanted to send a note to make sure you knew it was because we appreciate you. Yes, sincerely though, keep it down. All right, well that's nice. At least we're gonna try to...
Isn't that sweet?
It is!
I've always said Halflington is a lovely place to recover from a traumatizing disaster.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and rebuild that, and I will rebuild everything that I can. Spend my money on to do so. Rebuild that. And I don't know what's going on over here. I'm not sure. Whoops, I didn't mean to do all that. Okay, so we're fixing that. Let me see about doing a little bit of this too. Rebuild that. Good. I think I can click. Can I click on everything and rebuild everything? Don't sell that. Maybe that will be fixed up. Anything in here that needs to be fixed up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I think we're kind of back on track. So that's good. We do have a merchant coming in about 15 hours. It's kind of far. And we still need to actually increase our entertainment, I think, too. We're low on some stock here. And looks like everything has been repaired now. That's good. So we are at a Drink Star 2 rating. And we need to get to a Service 2 by having a dartboard. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I have exactly that. You refuse to recognize my actual beauty. So, I don't. Unless it... Is it broken? Sell. How about we sell it and then we rebuy it? Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Come here, go to... I think it's tap room, right? Yeah, tap room. Maybe we can place this on a different wall. Does it have to be in the tap room? I think it does have to be in the tap room. All right, well, this is like the best that I can do right here. $80. Okay, 80 doubloons. Listen, we lost 40. Okay. Will you give us that 2-star rating? There we go. We got our 2-star rating. So that might have been maybe filled up or broken or something because of all those axes on the dartboard. But there we go. We're back to 2 stars. So we got 2-star, 2-star. And improve your tavern to earn a 2nd-star rating. Yes. Reach the 2-star. We're going to need to have 10 satisfied patrons and food category with an average satisfaction. So that basically means we need to get a kitchen in, and we need to get it in now. Interesting. So let me see real quick. I'm going to see if I can move these about, because if I can somehow bring these rooms together, I think that will help us a lot. So let's try to do that. If I wanted to add this and say, hey, can we move the tap room over here? I guess we could. Okay, I'm thinking here. I gotta see this layout that I have here in front of me. Joining these 2 rooms because of the thin walls and not the thick walls might be the way to go. You know what? I think I see the vision. I think I actually see the vision. So let's cut this corridor, if we can. We can. Fantastic. Let's put that door right there for now. This is going to be pretty pricey to do. So we'll do that. And then what we'll do is we'll expand this all over here. Right there. Confirm. And then this we could put right there if we really wanted to. Now, I know this looks a bit messy, but this does actually... Timber Hutch is a 5-star thing. Let's place that bad boy right there. This actually does connect both of these rooms. Which is what I kind of want. Especially when we're talking about the kitchen. I would like a little bit more tap room here. And 25. Yeah, let's continue. 50. We could do the whole room here. 114. I think it's worth it. So this is where it gets a little bit hairy. Gotta figure out what you want to do. There's a little corridor here. Let's try to give them that hallway back a little bit so that they can have that exit. Okay. And then we'll put a door right there for the back. All right. And then let's also maybe try to give them... Let's go right here. Yeah, let's go a little bit of hallway. Connecting that to that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this right here for now. And then I think I'm going to move the hallway across that to kind of line that up a bit. There we go. And then they can have an entrance. Honestly, they could have an entrance right there and right there if they really wanted to. I know we're running low on money here. Okay. So by doing this, I kind of have 2 rooms going on here, right? One room for practically the bar. And then let's actually move this back to where it was. And then what I can do, if I have enough money, which I don't think I do, we can go kitchen. And the kitchen can be placed essentially right here. Yeah. How much would that cost? 12? And then we can have a door going right there. And then over here, to kind of match with the kitchen, we can have a storage room. And this storage room can be for all kitchen needs. Right? And then we're going to need a door, which we can't afford a door yet. And then I can expand the kitchen this way, or I can expand the storage room that way if I need to. Yeah, so you could probably see the vision a bit. And then once we have all this taken care, we have seats over here and people can order food maybe over here. The only downside is trying to figure out how the customers are going to route themselves through all this. And how the servers are going to route themselves through all this too to take orders. I guess we won't know until we see. All right, so let's go ahead and continue time and try to make some money back. And then we can finally get a chef in and all that good stuff. Luckily, we have the hefty tipper thing happening, right? So that's on our side. Looks like we pay 50 gold here very, very soon in a few hours. So we got to make sure we pay our dues. And as far as drinks go, we are very, very low on drinks. So we do need to talk to the merchant when the merchant does come. Once the merchant comes, buy some more drinks, and then we can continue on expanding and then adding a bit of a kitchen and storage room and things like that. I might actually slide that kitchen one to the left. Slightly. Yeah, we might slide that over. Back to this. I could take a look and see if there's any requests coming. There is a request there. Food. I'm not going to do anything on that yet because I'm not 100% sure I can actually do that for them. Generous patrons. Breath of the Mountain is unavailable, ends in 3 days. Oh, that's bad.
We're fresh out of gold.
Oh.
We need to earn more soon.
Yeah, we're working on that. Don't worry, we got it. We have it, I think. Yeah, I'm not afraid. I think we're okay. The Havington Post. Arborist, arsonists apprehended red-handed. What many believe to be a series of unrelated baking accidents was in fact the work of a serial arsonist, a dryad accompanied by a chubby lizard. The destructive duo's crime spree has come to end thanks to our local Tavern Keeper. Reports of the dryad's dedication to forest safety has moved Havington's heart. In that spirit, the mayor has announced that next month will feature the first annual Forest Fire Awareness Festival. And then you have other things going on, like our review of the best group hiking trails coast to coast. Accountant trapped in home reveals leaf landed in front of door. And gift baskets going out of style. Sources close to mayor say never. All right, sweet. All right, let's continue our time here. The merchant is here. Merchant is here. We have no gold. Hopefully we can sell some stuff before he does leave. I would like to get at least a little bit of things. A little bit. Does it tell me when he does leave? Merchant leaves in an hour. Okay, I'll keep an eye on the time. Wow, looks like we are not, we're not making any money. Oh, wait. We have 18. With 18, we will add 2 Mudwiser Extremes and at least get something rather than nothing. Okay. That was a close one. All right. There we go. Put Mudwiser in and Mudwiser. Perfect. All right, so at least we have something rather than nothing. A bit of, yeah, we're a bit on edge here. We are a bit on edge. Now, we do have a little bit of money that we can spend on ordering from the map if we want to do that. Or we can wait a bit and wait for another possible merchant, which I don't see there's one on the, yeah, I don't see one for a while, for almost 2 days. So let's go ahead and pause. Let's go to the world map and see if we can find anything here. Farmers Guild or Baron's Brewery. Let's look at Baron's Brewery. Looks like things are actually in good, at least some things are good. Yeah. Good price here. Yeah, we'll get some Apfelschlamm. Maybe 3 of those. Stock trend decreasing. I guess we don't necessarily need to get that. If we just want to kind of coast by. So if something is decreasing, I wonder if they sell, if the stock trend, if they sell it for a discount. I'm looking at some Stellar. Let's get some Stellar in. We do already have Stellar in. And then let's also throw in some, maybe some Quick Blossom. Yeah, Quick Blossom that has twice as long buff on it. And we'll make it just a giant big order for tomorrow. There. Now we know at least tomorrow we are guaranteed to have something. And we'll have drinks coming in. Yeah. We're not going to be dry tomorrow. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's use the rest of the day to make some money back. And then carefully soon try to plan out our kitchen. I think we already have one of our staff members is already a very good chef. So we'll probably just use in-house. And then I might need to hire like another server or janitor, whoever, whatever job they're doing currently right now. We do have 2 requests going on. Let's see. What is this? Okay, you still are wanting food. And you are also wanting food. Do you say a specific food? No main meals on food menu. No, just food in general. Got it. Okay. Yeah, building a cooking station, a food window, and all this stuff is going to take a long time. It is. It's going to take a very, very long time. And, well, maybe not a long time, but at least it's going to take a lot of money. So, we made it through the day. I think we are about to close here. We are about to close. And we'll pay our dues, first and foremost. Once we pay our dues, then I'll start getting back into more of this. I think I might... There's our dues. Paid. I don't know if you heard that, but Danielle stepped on a squeak toy. What? Oh, 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 oh. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, was that our order? Oh, that was our order. Oh, wow, that scared me. That was different. That was very, very different. Okay, sweet. Basina is a little bit unhappy. Can we see why? Why are you a little unhappy? You are unhappy because you want to sleep in darkness. You want a 2-star staff room. Too many others in the bedroom. It's too cold in here. All right, so maybe I'm gonna have to build you an entire room by yourself over there. That's fine. I can deal with it. You being too cold. I think honestly, you're fine with like darkness, but yeah, I guess I'll have to worry about you here in a bit. All right, let's fast forward to the morning time. What is your actual critical break though? You go on a binge eat? Well, that's good because we don't have any food anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, binge eat all you want. We don't have anything. All right, they should get to work here soon, bringing these barrels in. We'll go ahead and add Stellar to that one. We have Breath of the Mountain there. We have a Mudweiser here, which will probably turn into a Quick Blossom. There we are. All right, patrons are now coming in. Awesome. Okay, things are stacking up here. Getting that money in. Oh.
One of my elemental powers is to hear anything said near an open bottle.
Oh.
The things I've heard.
Okay. So yeah, I think we can kind of start doing this now a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase the size of the kitchen to this wall here. And then what I'll do is I'll trim the back, I think. Because I feel like the storage room is going to need to be... Well, maybe it doesn't need to be that big, I guess. It is already kind of big. Well, we definitely need a door right there, at least. And possibly a door right here, too. Do I want to increase the storage room? You know what? We have room. At least we know we have room. So let's stop right there. And then let's go to kitchen. And we'll add the food window. We'll put the food window probably on this side. I guess technically we could have multiple food windows if we wanted to, but I don't know. Soup pot. We will add a firefighter gear probably. Let's just put down a grill. A grill master, some would say. There we go. Order ingredients for delivery. Have ingredients in stock. Design a meal. Have meals ready to go. Okay, so at least we have a grill. We do need to get some ingredients in. So let's take... Not that. Let's take a look and see what we have at the market, right? Yeah, the Farmers Guild Market. Let's see what they have. They have some hen. They have coarse flour, fine flour, game hen, brown bread, breakfast rolls, mutton, gaffer spuds, golden heart carrots. Well, let's for now just get in some game hen because all this looks very expensive. Yeah, let's just get in some game hen. I don't know how much comes in a thing, if it's just 2 or if we get like a big box of them. Doesn't really say, does it? All right, well, we'll purchase that. And that will come. So as far as staff goes, we know that we're gonna probably need to change somebody out. Let's actually take a look at that right now. Let's go over to the schedule board and see, because I'm pretty sure we have a pretty good chef, right? Yeah, kind of. I guess Anais could be that. Let's see if maybe there might be a better chef on standby. Bonnie's pretty good. Ooh. Kyleria? Not bad. That might be our chef right there. Interesting thing about this person, they don't have any bad debuffs. This is the first time I've seen somebody without a debuff. That's good. Okay, we will get them in. That will be our chef. We're going to need a little bit more money, but we'll do that. And we're going to need more money to get a new staff room too, so we're going to have to worry about that eventually. Okay, I think this is good. I think we're on to something here. I think we got something cooking. We do got something cooking. Okay, sweet. Now this is kind of weird because, like, I mean, I could make this... this is very, very... I'm like nitpicking here, but I could go foundation, I can go wall, and I could go like this. I think. Or nah. I think I need to back up the taps to do that. Yeah. I might change that here in a bit. Let's at least come over here. We know we need one staff person in here to kind of like deal with their own life. So we'll do probably that. And then it doesn't need a door because we already have a door. We'll place a bed in there. And I know we know that they're gonna need like some warmth. This is for Bassina. Okay. Let's roll with that. Stock delivered. Okay. Ooh, that's actually bad. I can't believe I just did that. I made that staff room when I shouldn't have. I didn't think that stock was gonna come that fast. Uh-oh. Because I do need to put down some larder shelves and everything like that. Yeah. And we're gonna need to pay our bills here in like 2 hours or so. Yeah. All right, let's fast forward for now. It's all in the back, by the way. All the hen stuff. So hopefully it will be okay for just a few hours. Okay, they're tipping good. They're tipping good. Giving us a decent rating, not the best. 67, that should be enough. I don't know how much it is for a larder shelf. Let's see. 25. Oh, and a meat hook. Meat stores better when it's kept in suspense. Okay. All right. Very well. This hen stuff is going to sit out here for a day or two. Yeah, it's going to sit out here for a little bit, until we get a little bit of more money in. We'll fast forward to the next day here. We are slowly expanding. This is the cool thing about this game, is that the game is a little bit challenging, like trying to manage all your finances and everything like that. And I love that. You, Bassina, can now be reassigned to that bed. So that is your new bed. And we'll put a stove in there eventually. The merchant has arrived. I don't think I will be taking anything from the merchant today. I think we're fine right now. We just need to make some money, honey. And it's too dark here. Oh, she doesn't like the dark. Okay. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that.
An upcoming event that we should keep an eye on.
Oh, increased food need. Got it. Got it. Okay, continue. Just give us a little bit of money so that we can kind of put things away. Yeah, and then we'll design a meal and all that and have meals ready to order. Yeah, we'll design that here very, very shortly. As long as we just make a little bit of money. We made some money. Okay, there we go. Let's go into the storeroom. We'll go ahead and hit the meat hook for 40 because that's a lot. But I think it's worth the investment. And now I think they should go out and grab the hen. At least somebody shall. It's going to be a dog body thing, right? Dog's body. Oh, there she is. Oh, she put it in there. Interesting. Interesting that she put it in there. Oh, yeah. Reserve for anything, I guess. I thought she might wanted to put it in there, but maybe not. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a meal with the hen. This will be I guess a main dishes, recipes. Oh, these are the only recipes that we can do. Needs a grill. Needs a soup pot. Needs a soup pot. Grilled skewer. Can we do... yes, the game hen. There we are. There we go. Okay. A grilled skewer. It's the best that we can do right now. We'll just go... We'll call this grilled hen. Without the cap locks on. Grilled hen. This will give them a not so gross thing, a very sweet thing, a very tough thing, and a very pure thing. Okay, let's create that. Okay, so we've officially have that. We just need to have a chef to run it. And I think we have enough money to get that chef in. That we want. Her. Stamp for approval. And then let's also make sure that we have scheduling correct. Calorina, you will be just the chef so that we can get our, get our bonuses for that. Off work there. Save the changes. And then Calorina will also be assigned to this bed here. Okay. We officially have a chef, and I believe we can start taking orders now. There's a fire. Where? In the actual staff. Oh, the new hire is on it. Wow. She saved the day. Okay, I didn't realize I just hired the greatest person of all time. Well, that worked out quite nicely. Now, did it? Get hired, get hired and actually put out a fire. Okay. Wants a 2-star staff room. Too many others in the bedroom. That debuff will go away. Too dark in here. That should go away. Wants to sleep in darkness. Okay, you can't have both. It's too cold here. Okay, too many others in the... Okay, so there's some of these debuffs will fall off with her eventually. Let's go here. We'll make sure we give you a nice heat source in the staff room. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see if they start taking orders. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. I just realized that it's a very long walk for an order that needs to be taken. So I could probably readjust that a bit. I just saw Basina go all the way through here to there. I do plan on putting tables in here, so that also could change, you know. Just because there's tables in here and we've taken an order in there, once we get this room filled with tables, that should kind of change. But the fact that she went all the way there to get the hen, I was hoping the hen could go on the meat hook, but here we are. I probably need to put some, I guess, I don't know, maybe, can I assign reserve for liquid brews? Okay, so we can actually reserve that for brews. And also reserve for brews. So we can kind of do that. That's good. Brews. Brews. Just brews in general. Doesn't need to be a specific brew. Just brews in general. And then this, honestly, is reserved for anything. I should probably put some pallets in here. Let's go storeroom. We'll add... Actually, no. Not pallets. Maybe larder is better. Larder shelf. Keeps 3 inventory safer from spoilage. Very short thieves. Okay. There we go. And then let's see. That can be reserved for meat. Game hen. And this is also game hen. And by doing this, we won't have to worry about having any liquid come into this storage room. There we go. Okay, so they're transferring the game hen over there. That's good. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Are we closed? We are closed. Okay, so Basina, when she goes to bed tonight, she should, in theory... this is a half-star room. We're going to need to add a little bit more stuff in that room. But in theory, she should knock off a couple of debuffs. So since we have a little bit of money that we can work with here, maybe we can start adding a little bit of here and there to make her happy. There's not a lot of stuff that we can add in here that will make it a 2-star. Unless she is okay with decorative stuff. Ooh. Ooh, the side table. That might have been great. Furniture antique. What does that say, actually? Created by Greenheart Games. Oh, so they're the ones. Oh, it's free. Oh, okay. Okay, well, maybe we should... Actually, can we take that out? And then we'll just replace it with the Greenheart one. And then we'll throw down the wicker basket. Oh, wait, I forgot. The wicker basket's pretty big. Maybe not that. Now with 20% fewer splinters. Get a little bit fancy like that, yeah? Room value stays steady at half a star. Okay. Let's try to bring that thing back then. Oh, lighting. She doesn't like being in the light or in the dark. But she wants to sleep in the dark. I think in general, she just wants to be there. When she wants to have more lighting. Right? So like, no light when she sleeps, but light when she's walking through the hallways and stuff like that, right? I don't think this will affect her too much. Do we have a lighting thing here? Brightness filter? Yeah. If she wants to sleep in the dark, she's going to be very upset about that thing being there. But it's going to keep her warm because she doesn't like to be cold. She's a very confusing one, isn't she? We'll place that there. We'll start lighting up our tavern a bit so that, you know, she's not so upset. Actually spending a lot of money for her just to do this. She's a needy one. Oh, you know what I can do actually? Let's go to tap room here. And let's kind of connect that. There we go. Confirm. And then add a door right there. I like that. And then let's kind of back this stuff up a bit if we can. Like up to that. There we go. Back that up too. Back that up too. Back that up too. I'll take that decorative water pail, I guess. Water can, and maybe put it in here. Maybe she'll like that. Oh, maybe the room level will go up. It's at a 1 star now. So 400 room value for 2 stars. Yeah, she's a kind of bougie. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna let that slide there. Well, I mean, I guess I could put the timber hutch in there. But if I put the timber hutch in there, would you like that? All right. Oh, there you go. 2 stars. So like I said, her debuffs should go down tonight, and then she should start getting become more happier. Now let's come back over here to foundation and take a look at this wall. Let's kind of go across the way here. There we go. That's a bit better now, isn't it? I feel like it is. And then we can kind of back that up a bit. Just so it's not like completely ugly, because I feel like it was a little bit ugly before. Now, how will this work? Let's see. Maybe I can move some of this stuff out of the way. There we go. Do something like that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better, right? And then if I needed to, I could also put a tap on the back of this so that I can fill out this room over here. I really wish I could use this wall, though. That would be killer if I could use this wall. Better yet, this might look weird. But I do have an idea. What if I went like this? What if I did that? Is there a door right there? What is this? This is a wall. What if I did that and I specifically put a food window on this side? Maybe. A kitchen again. Would have to be a little bit bigger than that. I don't like that. A massive kitchen. Well, we are going to need to get the soup pot in here, though, also. Okay, put that away. Let me go here to foundation to wall. Oh, is that a door? Okay, that is a door, right? Yeah, let's get rid of that door. Out of curiosity. Just so they can do orders there and do orders over here once that time comes. I think that's probably gonna, in a perfect world, this wall right here would be where I would put the thing, but I just can't because of the thickness. So I think we'll have to just make do with this, or what I could do, I guess, if I really want to get, let's do this actually. Let's go back to kitchen. I'll make this part of the kitchen here straight up. And I think we're going to have to make the kitchen more. Be like that. It might look odd, but I think it should work in theory. There we go. I'm assuming they can get through here. And in case if they can't, what I can do is this. And then I can just get rid of that little... Yeah, I can get rid of that little piece there. And then rebuild the wall out. I think this is probably the best that we can do with what we have. I can't make it because the taps are there now. Okay. Well, I'll come back to that. I'm not going to worry too much on that. Okay, let's see how that functions then. The idea is I want to have two windows, one window for that room and one window for this room, right? Holy crap, we scraped by there. We scraped by with that money. We did. The bills, the money, the this, the that, the that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Basina now is now sleeping in this room. Her happiness should be going up.
In the red. Better watch our finances.
Oh, we're fine. It's too cold here. Again, that could be because everywhere in the tavern, not just necessarily in her room, even though now I'm looking at her room and that stove is not actually on. Okay, I think things are happening right now. I think she is gaining happiness back, I think. Yeah, we're getting 0.3 per back. And she is in a 2-star room, and she's with less people, so she should definitely be climbing. Yeah. We'll see if that changes here in a bit. We'll fast forward time. Like, come on, she has her own room. Own room and everything. You shouldn't be so picky. Let's take a look. Time off. It's too cold here. Wants a 2-star staff room with a table to hang out in. Oh my god. With a table. With the table. Got it. Understood. Understand the assignment. Okay, she wants a table in there that she can sit at. Jeez. What a needy little, yeah. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That doesn't surprise me, I guess. Well, at least we can kind of see a nice little function of the kitchen working right now. So there's the hen being cooked, being delivered. Try to make it as logistically, well, to make it make sense logistically, I tried to do that with this whole window thing. Oh, kind to answer. One moment, please. Can I just get this table in real quick? It's 40. All right. Well, let's see what you got, my man. How are you?
Hello. Hi. Sorry. Had an apology for
Slow
you.
it down.
And an offer. An offerology. The man before you is vibrating. His face is a blur of movement, and his speech is fast and clipped. I'm a mage, kinetomancer, energy magic. I thought I'd cast you some as a tip. And payment. I don't have a job. Can't stay in one place. Kinetomancers need to keep moving.
Wow.
He rubs his hands together so briskly the friction creates a wisp of smoke. Yeah? Great. What'll it be? Potential or kinetic? Energy, that is.
I'll take potential.
You got it. Pow! He stops rubbing his hands and claps them sharply together. A wave of static washes through the room, and the mage glances around, nods once, and disappears in a smear of colour. You glance around at your staff. They've perked, revitalised, and bend to their tasks with a fresh vigour. Too bad kinetomancers can't stay in one place. He'd be handy to have around.
That's what I was thinking, man. That's funny. That is pretty funny. Okay. Well, we got it. Gained invisible. Oh, that's crazy. Don't we have enough for this? So let's go and throw that down, I guess. Okay, now Basina should be fine. Really, honestly. Should be real fine. I think we have enough hen for at least a couple of days. I think it will tell us, right? Yeah. 15. 4.5 days worth. Yeah, all right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So now we need to serve 4 more people. This is easy to do. We can do that. No problem. Let's fast forward time here. We will be able to serve. Not too worried about it. Should get a nice little bit of money here. As far as drinks go, we're pretty good on drinks right now. What is that? What is this? A letter? Increase scroll rack. Oh. 1 more person that we need to serve, and we have 1-star food. Uh-oh. No server on duty. Oh. Okay. Did we accidentally go to bed before... Yeah, service was done. It looks like it. What time was that? 11 p.m. So maybe I need to adjust my scheduling for that. Just to be careful. And that goes for everybody. So Basina, you can, I guess, go till 9 p.m. Whoops, I wanted to do more. Let me do more. Chef can do more. Dog body can do... Oh, until 9. Everybody else is till 9 p.m. Oh, okay, okay. We'll save it like that. We'll just give those 2 an extra hour then. Okay. Basina now should be able to go to bed tonight. No problem. And not so angry. Let's see. You are in a table. That's not your table. Come on. Surprised they're all doing nothing. Just running around. Surprised they're not like jumping to bed like right away. It's 4 in the morning. Why are we not in bed? What happened? We should be sleeping. Why did nobody sleep through this entire night? Apparently everybody's energy is skyrocketed somehow. Oh, because the guy... Yes, okay. He gave us incredible energy all day. Okay. Maybe I should take advantage of it. Not really. I really don't know what I can take advantage of that, but that's a cool little thing there. Regardless. Anyways, I guess they'll be good to go on this next morning then. Huffington Post. Farm to Fork Initiative. The Farmers Guild is spreading the word about their new Farm to Fork Initiative. We reached out to them for an explanation of the proposal. It's all in the name, they told us. Basically, we're recommending that everyone eats with 2 forks at once. We already tried it. Saves a ton of time. Attempts to bake the tallest ever cake foiled by baker eating cake. Editorial: touting quality over quantity is food discrimination. Roving band of adventure-seeking dwarves spotted in area. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, well, let's see if they can take advantage of this with their kinetic energy. Hopefully they can. We do have a merchant here. I will take a look. I will grab some Imperial Red. Sylvian Longleaf. Now with 20% more leaf. Should I try it? Sure. And then what I'll do is, if I can real quick, buy another large shelf. And this large shelf will have vegetables. Reserve all for vegetables. I think that was all the shelves, right? Reserve all for vegetables. I am assuming that's what it is. Okay. And then I think I can make another thing.
It doesn't bother me, but make sure you have good tavern lighting. People don't love drinking in the dark.
Apparently. Does that mean I can make another thing? If I did like a grilled skewer and I added the hen, can I add the vegetables here in a bit? Let's see. Let's see. Can I add vegetables to that meal? Game hen. I don't think I can. I think I have to use just meat for the grilled skewer. Couldn't make like a shish kebab or anything like that. So that might have been a waste unless I can get the soup pot, which, do I have enough money to get soup pot? I don't think I do. Not yet. Those two brews out there are going to need a spot. Oh, looks like they're going to get a spot. At least one is.
Our food has earned a 1-star rating.
All right. Okay. I'm definitely going to need to invest in the soup pot. That's good, though. I know that sounded bad, but no, 1-star rating is good because that's what we were striving for anyways. Yeah, so that's good. Let's see how much the soup pot is for. 80. Okay. We have it. Put it right there. Empty, no meal selected. That's all right. Morsel soup or stew. Can I do a stew? We need fresh water. How are we out of fresh water? Can't we just go to the well? We are completely out of fresh water. Well, this is news to me. Right. Let's make a little bit more money. I was not expecting that. I thought we were just gonna have like water all the time on tap, ready to go. There's water literally in that fountain right there. Okay, let's see. So do we need to go to world map and talk to somebody for fresh water? Oh, here we go. Increase production, I guess. Oh. Okay, I don't actually know what that does. Prioritize crafting this item. Yes. Okay, well, there you go. I guess I don't think I need anything from here, but thanks y'all. Appreciate that. And maybe now we can get water from the well. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's a dog body thing. Maybe dog body takes care of that. Yes, they do. Or maybe the chef does. There's the well. Very well. Great, great, great. Okay, I might have soup now. Give me a stew. We want fresh water. Adds 40% flavor. Chunks. We can't add chunk of hen in there. I guess we don't. We don't have any chunks. We need actual chunks. Very well. We do a morsel soup. Fresh water with a hen. With some long leaf. Increase the price, maybe. 20. This will be green hen stew. Green hen stew. This is a very sweet and a very pure piece of stew here. Perfect. Now we actually have missing ingredients. What are we missing? We shouldn't be missing anything. Unless we're out of hen, which I don't think we are. Oh, look at that. The water is actually being stored now. That's good. We might be missing a little bit of hen action. Let's go back to the market real quick. Farm hen. Game hen. Get a couple of those in. I guess chunks. Is this considered chunk? This is hearty. What's hearty? For used. Oh, used in stew. Oh. Okay, let's get one mutton in. And extinguisher barrel. Maybe a breakfast roll or carrots? Maybe carrots, some potatoes, and a breakfast roll. How are we doing on drinks? We're doing all right, yeah? Okay. Order that stuff in. Maybe grab a couple of more stellars. Couple more stellars. And maybe a couple druids foot. There we go. That should be good. We're making quite a bit of money. We are making quite a bit of money. I will need to add more back here. So let's add more. Storage room. And then I don't like that this is fresh water, but we'll leave that there. This will be reserved for I guess nothing for right now. Not until we get that stuff in. We're putting water there. Okay. In and out. Oh, there's the stock person. It's so creepy, man. It is very creepy. Oh, he just comes through and just explodes. Okay. Now, I think that kinetic thing should be done, right? No, it's still going. My lord. Okay, let's see here. Back to here. We'll go ahead and put reserve for golden carrots. This will be reserved for golden carrot. You know, we'll do the whole thing golden carrot, I guess, for now. And then this one will be reserved for spud. Spud and spud. Trying to be as organized as I can. And then here we'll reserve for the bread. Breakfast roll. So that I can keep track of everything that I have and reserve for breakfast roll. There we go. I might need to throw down a pallet or so. The only bad thing is that nothing is actually being done at night because they don't work at night. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Get to the morning. Get to the morning, and then we'll add this stuff, and then we should very, very soon be ready to go with... oh, actually, the meat hook should keep the mutton. Yeah, the mutton should go on the meat hook, so that's good. We'll at least use the meat hook now. Yeah. I know I could take advantage of the Connect by switching up their schedules and jobs throughout the night, but I really don't want to mess with it and tinker with the schedule that much. I'll just let it be. I'll just let it be. Okay, dog body coming in. There we go. Cool. Chef's bringing in water. The mutton is on there. Looks like we have another thing being dropped off. What was that? Oh, that was my barrels. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Also, I think that might... There we go. Let's turn off that too. No more filters. All right, that's looking pretty great. I think that's looking pretty good so far. Very, very good. And I just realized that I am very past my time here. So thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next episode of Tavern Keeper. All right? Do take care.